Let me shatter your understanding of how generational wealth is actually created in cryptocurrency. While retail investors chase headlines and hype cycles, institutional money operates in complete darkness. They don't announce their moves. They don't create YouTube videos. They silently accumulate assets that nobody else understands until it's too late to get in at reasonable prices. Kaspa has been in this exact accumulation phase for months. Smart money has been quietly loading bags while retail attention focused on Solana meme coins and AI tokens. Trading volumes remained steady despite price consolidation, indicating strong institutional interest without retail FOMO. Support at $0.093 hasn't just held. It's been reinforced by massive buying pressure every time the price approaches this level. This isn't coincidence. This is institutional positioning. While impatient traders sold their positions in frustration, patient accumulation created the strongest foundation Kaspa has ever built. Every weak hand that sold transferred their future wealth to diamond hands who understood the bigger picture. This accumulation phase is ending, the breakout phase is beginning. Here's what separates Kaspa from every other blockchain project claiming revolutionary technology. Kaspa doesn't just solve the blockchain trilemma, it annihilates it. While Bitcoin processes 7 transactions per second and Ethereum struggles with 15, Kaspa's Ghost DAG protocol enables thousands of transactions per second without sacrificing decentralization or security. This isn't theoretical, it's operational right now. Kaspa combines Bitcoin's proven security model with innovations that make 51% attacks practically impossible. The network becomes more secure as it grows faster, creating a feedback loop that strengthens with adoption. Most blockchains face the scaling dilemma: grow too fast and sacrifice security. Kaspa's architecture scales infinitely without compromising any fundamental principles. But here's what institutional investors really understand. Kaspa represents the evolution that Bitcoin would have become if Satoshi had access to 15 years of blockchain research. This isn't just another cryptocurrency, it's the blockchain that makes every other blockchain obsolete. Now let me decode the technical signals that prove Kaspa's breakout isn't just probable, it's mathematically inevitable. Kaspa has formed a textbook descending wedge pattern over the past several months. This pattern has a 68% success rate for explosive upward breakouts. But when combined with Kaspa's fundamentals, that success rate approaches certainty. Multiple time frames show moving averages converging in perfect bullish alignment. The 20, 50, and 200 EMAs are positioning for what technical analysts call the golden cross configuration, a pattern that historically precedes 300 to 500% moves. Despite price consolidation, volume profiles reveal massive accumulation at current levels. This creates what professionals call springboard density, concentrated buying pressure that launches explosive breakouts. The psychological barrier at 10 cents has been tested multiple times. Each test weakens resistance while strengthening support. Technical analysis suggests the next test will be the final test. When these 4 technical elements align simultaneously, the mathematical outcome is explosive price discovery. But technical analysis only tells half the story. The fundamental catalysts building beneath Kaspa's surface are about to create the most violent supply shock in crypto history. Kaspa remains absent from Binance and Coinbase, the 2 exchanges that can single-handedly create cryptocurrency millionaires. When these listings occur, millions of new buyers will compete for limited supply. Major mining operations are quietly transitioning hash power to Kaspa as they recognize superior technology and profit potential. This creates network security improvements while reducing available supply. The number of developers building on Kaspa has increased 400% in 6 months. Real applications creating real utility drive real demand. Kaspa consistently ranks among the top sentiment leaders on CoinMarketCap, indicating organic community growth rather than artificial pump mechanics. Each catalyst individually could trigger significant price appreciation. Combined, they create the conditions for wealth-building explosions that separate early adopters from regretful observers. If your mind is expanding from these revelations, you're beginning to understand why our subscriber count has exploded beyond 65,000 crypto warriors. We identify these mathematical setups months before mainstream analysts discover how to read basic charts. Demolish that subscribe button and notification bell right now, because Kaspa represents just the beginning. We've identified 4 more projects building similar technical and fundamental setups that could eclipse even these potential returns. Don't become the person desperately searching for how to buy Kaspa tutorials after the breakout destroys price accessibility forever. Now let me reveal the nuclear secret that proves Kaspa holders are sitting on mathematical inevitability disguised as investment opportunity. Kaspa's tokenomics create deflationary pressure through mining reward reductions, while demand increases through adoption. Basic economics suggests this supply-demand imbalance must resolve through explosive price discovery. As more users adopt Kaspa'S superior technology, network effects compound exponentially. Each new user makes the network more valuable for every existing user, creating viral adoption cycles. Kaspa represents first-generation implementation of Ghost DAG technology. Historical analysis shows first-mover advantages in cryptocurrency create 10x 100x return opportunities for early adopters. Based on previous cycles, institutional recognition follows a predictable pattern: accumulation, recognition, adoption, mainstream integration. Kaspa currently transitions from accumulation to recognition. These mathematical factors don't guarantee specific returns, but they strongly suggest current prices represent the final opportunity for ordinary investors to position before institutional money drives prices beyond retail accessibility. CZ's recent wisdom contains the key to cryptocurrency wealth creation. All you had to do was nothing. Patience pays. This paradox separates millionaires from casualties in every market cycle. While impatient traders lose money through emotional decisions, patient holders benefit from long-term value creation. Kaspa rewards patience through technological development, network growth, and gradual market recognition. Patient investors use consolidation periods for strategic accumulation at optimal prices. Impatient investors panic sell during these exact periods, transferring wealth to patient hands. When breakouts finally occur, patient holders enjoy the full price appreciation, while impatient traders chase prices after moves become obvious to everyone. Kaspa has tested the patience of its holders through months of sideways action. This test is ending. The reward phase is beginning. Based on technical analysis, fundamental catalysts, and historical patterns, here's the wealth-building timeline Kaspa holders should understand. Phase 1. Current. Final accumulation as weak hands transfer positions to strong hands. Optimal entry window for strategic positioning. Phase 2. Imminent. Technical breakout above 10 cents triggers algorithmic buying and retail FOMO. Initial targets around 15 cents, 20 cents. Phase 3. Near-term. Exchange listings create supply shock as millions of new buyers compete for limited tokens. Targets expand to 30 cents, 50 cents. Phase 4. Medium-term. Institutional adoption and mainstream recognition drive prices beyond current imagination. Historical precedents suggest $1, $3 targets become realistic. This timeline isn't guaranteed, but it represents the mathematical progression based on similar projects with equivalent fundamentals and technical setups. This comprehensive analysis of Kaspa'S explosive potential reveals the mechanical process of how cryptocurrency creates generational wealth, not through luck or timing, but through recognizing mathematical setups before they become obvious to mainstream markets. Kaspa represents the convergence of superior technology, patient accumulation, technical breakout patterns, and fundamental catalysts that historically create life-changing investment opportunities. Massive appreciation for investing 14 minutes of your life in this analysis. Your engagement, brilliant questions, and insightful comments fuel our obsession with uncovering opportunities that create real wealth rather than temporary excitement. Don't disappear after this revelation. Immediately watch our deep dive into the 5 altcoins building similar setups to Kaspa'S explosive pattern. It's linked right here, and we'll show you how to identify these mathematical opportunities before they explode into mainstream consciousness. Until our next wealth-building investigation, keep accumulating knowledge, keep building patience, and remember, the most profitable opportunities always reward those who recognize patterns while others chase headlines. This is TJ from TJ Crypto World, and I'll see you in the next financial revolution.